present the BooKoo Arenacross Championship Series, brought to you by Toyota.
Hey everyone, Larry Myers here. You've caught me someplace where I'm not supposed to be, and I hope you won't tell anyone. I'm in the BooKoo Arenacross editing suite looking at some of the footage from this past championship season. And man, we did have it all. We had drama, excitement, crashes, fights, setbacks, and breakthroughs. In fact, this series was so hot, we even caught the speakers on fire. So after 11 rounds of action, I thought it would be fitting to take one more hour and have another look at the race action. This time, though, we'll go round to round, starting back in November of 2005 in Fort Worth, Texas, the opening and inaugural round of the BooKoo Championship Series. Now that's two-time Arenacross champ Josh Demuth, who didn't even make it through round one before getting his first injury. Josh broke his wrist during night one of the weekend, but said, hey, put a cast on it. I'll be good enough to grab a few points here in night number two. As you know, there are 2 nights of racing at every stop on the circuit, with 2 classes and 2 main events each night. Now, to keep this show down to an hour, we'll focus on the second night's main events, unless a major storyline happened during night number 1. With that said, let's get down to business with the 250 main event, because it looks as if number 304, Brad Ripple, already has. Ripple was a surprise winner during night number 1, and he looked comfortable here. Now, I should tell you that just before this race, Brad didn't even have a ride. Team Babbitt's Kawasaki added him to the roster, and I'm sure they're happy with that. There's Brad's teammate, Demuth, number 8 on the green bike, battling with Suzuki's Shane Best for 4th spot. Not bad for a guy with a broken wrist. Demuth couldn't get by the number 102 Suzuki and soon found himself in a battle to keep his own place. Supercross regular Keith Johnson shows Demuth how to move through the pack. Out front, Ripple led all 16 laps in the main event for his second win of the young season. This kid's future is looking good. Now let's double the displacement and go racing again. The 450 class is open to 252 strokes and 454 strokes, and it's Best on the 2-stroke pulling a hole shot. Best led several laps until his teammate Josh Woods stepped up to the challenge. Now Woods is another guy who didn't have a ride. In fact, less than 24 hours before the opening race, Woods was sitting at home. He got a call from team owner Buddy Antonez to replace Brad Hagson. He was an Arenacross regular who was injured during press day. Now Woods won Friday night's 450 main, and here he is getting ready to pass into and run away with a lead yet again. Josh Demuth ended the 250 main in 5th. Here he is running 4th behind number 221, Tiger Lacey, broken wrist and all. The night, though, belonged to Josh Woods, who, like Ripple, took 2 main events on the weekend and moved to the next round in a 3-way tie, along with Ripple and Best for the championship.
You know, I'm definitely interested in doing some more. You know, of course I want to ride Supercross, but, you know, there's good money here, probably more than Supercross.
Round 2 took the series to St. Charles, Missouri, just outside of the gateway to the west. Grabbing the hole shot in the 250 main event was Arenacross veteran Jeff Willow, number 14. Willow launched to a sizable lead by the end of lap 1, but soon found pressure from points leader Josh Woods. Remember last week when he said he would have to figure out that 250? Well, it looks like problem solved. Woods on the left blitzes through the whoops while Willow uses the rhythm approach. A good hard charge will win every time. However, a couple of laps later, it didn't work for Tommy Hoffmaster, who ran out of room and lost his front end while chasing Willow. That mistake left the podium spot up for contention, and it turned into a 4-way battle between Best, Tiger Lacey, Ripple, and Demuth. A yard sale by a lapper allowed Lacey to slide into third over Best. At the front, Josh Woods cruised to his third main event win of the season and took over sole possession of the points lead in the process. 450cc action. Here's the start. And it's Josh Woods again on the inside and blitzing through the whoops. Now this guy wasn't even supposed to be here. And here he is showing signs of domination. Number 8, Josh Demuth, still nursing his wrist, showed more speed in Missouri, while his teammate Ripple dropped the ball, literally running away in third. Ripple finished dead last in 16th. Can't say the same for Woods, who doubled up on the night to sweep both main events and extend his points lead over Josh Demuth.
I feel great right now. I'm totally happy with how I rode tonight. I think I learned a little bit the last couple races, and tonight it all came together for me, and I'm going out of here with a little bit more of a points lead, and looking forward to some more races.
Hey, I'm Erin Normoyle, Miss BooKoo Arenacross, and you're watching the BooKoo Arenacross Championship Series on the Outdoor Channel.
The 2006 BooKoo Arenacross Championship Series is being brought to you by BooKoo Energy, the best tasting and most potent energy drink on the market. K&N Filters, the world's best air filter. Nothing flows like K&N. By Toyota, moving forward, visit your local Toyota dealer today. And by Honda, the company that defines performance in motorcycles, ATVs, personal watercraft, and scooters. Welcome back to the 2006 BooKoo Arenacross Championship recap. You see that great big dump truck that's heading down the streets in the dark of the night? Here comes another one if you look at those two lights right at him. Now one is empty and one is full. They're preparing to dump that dirt and are dumping that dirt inside the Coliseum to build the racetrack. Now, they had to wait at this particular venue until late Wednesday night because there was a basketball game going on. Now, as soon as that game was over, they got the people out of the stands. Then what they had to do was tear up that floor, because obviously they don't play on concrete like you and I did back in the old day when we went to high school. So there we are. We're down to bare concrete now. Now watch this. Fast motion action, courtesy of Billy Archford. From start to finish, that's an Arenacross being built. The mile-high city of Denver, Colorado was host to round 3 of the championship. Josh Woods and Tiger Lacey split wins on Friday night, which left a 24-point gap between Woods and Demuth in the championship battle. In the 250 main, hole shot ace Brad Ripple took the early lead and quickly showed the speed he brought to Texas. Unfortunately, that speed only lasted one lap when Ripple slipped up in the sand and he took a dirt nap. Ripple remounted and finished 13th. Tom Hoffmaster led his first main event of the season, pulling out to a lead so big he was able to relax and cruise. Now that green bike to the left is Josh Demuth, who is charging hard. Demuth showed Keith Johnson the fast line through the whoops, then scoped the track for the leaders. Now, given enough time and laps, Demuth is the most dangerous rider on the track. Within a few laps, number 8 was within striking distance of Hoffmaster, a top contender who was still looking for his first win. Now, check out the lead Hoffmaster has coming into the whoops and watch what happens by the end of the section. One lap to go. Demuth moves from mid-pack all the way to the lead to score his second win of the season and move closer in points to Woods, who finished 12th.
Josh, you weren't even in sight when the bikes came around for that first lap. Man, tell me about that race.
Man, I didn't get as good a hole shot as I wanted, and man, I just felt really strong in the whoops this weekend. You know, my Kawasaki's are working great. I can't say enough. My father's been working his butt off all weekend. And, man, we just really feel good. I can't wait to the 450 main. Hopefully I can do the same thing again. It feels good to win races again.
In the 450 main event, Demuth got off to his usual mid-pack start, while Tiger Lacey, Woods, and Johnson claimed 1, 2, 3. Now Woods wanted redemption and his points back from a miserable 250 main, but it only got worse here. Woods goes sideways in the whoops and gets pitched over the bars and posts only a 15th place finish. Now that's one easy pickup for Demuth, who worked his way from 7th place on lap 1 to 4th by lap 6 behind Hoffmaster, who gave number 8 yet another easy pickup pass into 3rd place.
Ready? All right.
Out front, number 64, Johnson shows Lacey the inside line heading into the whoop section. And then Lacey returns the favor after the finish line. Johnson retaliates and the two collide in midair. Johnson gets the short end of the stick and Demuth makes yet another pickup pass to move into 2nd. A little bit of time, good whoop section are the ingredients to a Josh Demuth victory as the man himself demonstrates at Lacey's expense. So another victory puts 3 total in Demuth's win column and gives him a 5 points edge in the championship standings heading into round 4. Hey, welcome back to the 2006 BooKoo Arenacross Championship recap. We're up to round number 4, which took place near Salt Lake City, Utah. And Governor John Huntsman rode and even brought the family out to watch. The 250 main event is underway. Tiger Lacey, 3rd in points, is leading the charge ahead of Josh Woods and Brad Ripple. Now Woods must have been angry about giving away his points in Denver. He wasted no time in passing Lacey and moving into the lead. Same goes for Brad Ripple, who took over 2nd place after a couple of laps. In fact, maybe it just wasn't Lacey's night because the Honda rider dropped another position to Hoffmaster 1 lap later. Then it was the turn of Josh Demuth. He too sailed by Lacey. Don't blink because Ripple is about to show you a magic trick. Look at that. He's gone. And now Hoffmaster is magically their 2nd place rider. Demuth doesn't need magic to pass. Like we said in Denver, just give him a good whoop section. That's how he made it around Hoffmaster for 2nd place. By that time, though, Josh Woods was way out front and cruised to his 7th win of the season to take back the points lead from Demuth. The 450 main event lineup was tense in Utah as the championship hopefuls tried to figure out a way to put the brakes on Woods' title run. At this point, he's already won half the main events. Number 99, Damian Platt's hole shot, and led his first main event with hopes of becoming the 6th different main event winner of the season. Best's comeback fell short when he wasn't able to get a wheel in on Lacey.